Yes. Good morning. Welcome back to the Football Terrace. We're here to talk Man United. We're here to talk Chelsea. We're here to talk transfers. It's, of course, FA Cup final day as well. And we're going to be live from around 3:30 this afternoon. Listen, giving you the fans, Chelsea fans, Arsenal fans, neutrals, opportunity to comment and be involved in the biggest final in football, the most historic cup competition in the world. So we're going to be live all afternoon, and of course with a reaction show as well, live just for you afterwards. Before we go any further with this stream, though, please hit that like button. It's really important to us. And also a little bit of a new emoji as well. One for the Gooners today. There you have it. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. There you go. As the Black Panther, just for you guys in that section there. We want to hear from you. The Skype plans are open. We'll go through the premise of the stories first of all, then we'll go from there. Hitting that like and share button, as I say, is really, really important as well. I had quite a few calls this morning already. What Adam was it? There was a different Adam. I thought it was our Adam that was calling, but we'll get onto those calls in a few moments. Let's go through some of these news stories. First of all, Gabriel to Manchester United. I mean, I've read some interesting rumors about this. One here, representatives of Gabriel are in the UK talking with Everton and Man United in relation to getting this done. We saw the Stretford Paddock, massive, brilliant channel. They said here, and I'll quote them in relation to this, that it says here that we've already had that one there. Where's that story go? You know, sometimes you have a story in front of you and then here we go. It says, according to hyper reliable sources coming out of France, United have made a 30 million euro proposal to Lille for the highly rated centre back. Could be the perfect partner for Harry Maguire. What's people's thoughts on this young lad? I'd love to understand what people are thinking, what people are feeling in relation to that. In essence, with the Sancho deal, interesting stories that have come out around here. There's loads of other deals going on with Man United at the moment. We're looking close to getting a 15 million euro deal completed for Chris Smalling. There's the looks of a 16 million pound deal to get Jesse Lingard out of the football club. But there's a lot of talk coming out of Man United that Solskjaer wants the board and wants Man United to get the Jadon Sancho deal done. They don't want this to become a long drawn out process like we saw with Maguire and Bruno, primarily because the start of the season is so close to so close to us again. It's just around the corner. That's going to be an interesting one. So we'll delve into that in a bit more detail. And also Kai Havertz to Chelsea. It's going to be next week. I honestly do not believe that Kai Havertz is going to play any part in the Europa League. I think in the end, Chelsea will yield and they'll probably pay a little bit more money up front. They'll probably put a slightly more favourable clause in the contract just to get this done. They don't want to risk any injury. They don't want to risk anything going wrong in relation to this deal, but it's going to move forward. We're going to jump into some of your calls right now. Josh is on the line. Josh, what do you want to say, mate?
Hey, Terry, man. How are you?
I'm very good. Let everyone know who you support.
Support Man City.
You're a Man City fan. Yeah, go on.
I think Sancho is complete shit. I think his performance in the Champions League is just awful and like embarrassing. And he's just an awful player, to be honest.
Jadon Sancho is an awful player.
Yes, sir.
Based on what?
My opinion. And my opinion, like, it's very important.
Yeah. I mean, but your opinion's fine. Can you give some substance to what you've just said, though? Can you explain to us how what you're saying is true? That's what I'm kind of asking for here. So, yes, you said performances in the Champions League.
Yeah, I'm basing this on my opinion and his performance.
Yes, okay. But when you have an opinion, your opinion has to be based on something.
It's based on his performance.
Yeah, but explain that. That's what I'm asking you to do now. What I'm asking you to do, you view a judgment of something, okay, based on his performance. Now explain it. What I want you to do is expand on that.
For example, he flops in big games. He can't handle the pressure. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but again, you're being very vague. It's very easy to give a stupid opinion when it's vague. Can you explain what it is that he isn't doing? What does he need to do more of? And also, can you explain how he ends up with almost 100% goal to game ratio in his league career so far as a teenager, just up until when he turned 20? So I really want to understand how he can do that.
This guy, he only scores against small teams. In big games, he flops, like completely flops. And those stats you just said. I want to know where you got those stats from. The ones you just said to me, brother.
What do you mean? Where I get them stats from?
The ratio or whatever you said, mate.
Well, we know this because if we look at, I'll go and get the figures. If you look at how many, I don't need to Google it. I don't need to show it to you. I'll explain it to you.
I want.
But you know this. You know that how many games has he played in the Bundesliga?
I want to see your proof.
How many? I'm asking you a question. How many games has he played?
Yeah, but I want your proof.
I'm going to show it to. I'm going to show you the proof. But
I want you to show me
bro. One, don't make demands on my channel. Secondly, I will show them to. I'll tell them to you.
I'm getting pissed off.
I'll tell them to you. But answer me a question. How many games has he played?
No, I'll tell you first.
No, I asked you. But, okay, cool. But do you know how many games he's played?
Proof.
Okay, so listen. I said.
I want you to Google. Wait.
One sec, bro. Listen, bro.
Google those stats right now and show me.
What do you mean Google them?
Why are you getting so upset, fam?
Shut up, man.
Nah, I ain't gonna shut up. Bro, listen, you're coming on the channel, you're calling a player.
Shut your mouth. I want you to Google and show me proof.
Okay. I'll do this for the guy. KJ, one sec, bro. KJ, one sec. We'll do this. So last season, okay, he played 34 games in the Bundesliga. Okay, Liga. Scored 12 and assisted 17. Add them together for me, please, Josh. Can you add that up?
Ask, where did Josh come from? I was talking to Terry. I don't know who Josh is.
You're Josh.
I'm not Josh.
Your name on your profile that's called in says Josh.
It's not Josh, mate. My name's Adam.
Then why would you call out with a name called Josh if your name's Adam?
I didn't call with a name called Josh.
Well, I can see your profile right here.
Doesn't say Josh. Stop lying to me.
You are weird. Bro, you're a funny guy. But listen, what I'm saying...
I asked was you just Google some proof and show me.
I don't need to show you. Everyone knows how many games he's played and how many goals he scored.
That's what I was saying from the beginning. All right, he only does it against pin pot clubs.
Like who? What tin pot clubs he done it against? Explain.
Bro, I asked you first.
You came on and made the claim. You made the claim.
I stopped laughing like that, bro. I'm getting pissed off.
But what are you going to do about it?
Listen, Terry, mate, I came here. I was trying to be respectful, but you're really hurting me right now. And I'm like 3 seconds away from crying. So I want you to say sorry.
No.
The other guy, I don't know what his name is. I want him to say sorry to me.
The thing is, you're trying to be a troll, but you're not very good at it.
I'm not. I'm really angry right now.
Are you?
Yeah.
What are you angry about, sir? That you're an Arsenal fan and Man United are signing Sancho?
I'll punch your bald head. I don't care. You're really bugging me, and the other guy as well. I don't know where he came from. This was a conversation between me and you, Terry. And I'm getting really, really angry.
Well, I suppose what you need to go and do is go and ask your mum for a cuddle then, mate, all right?
I'll slap your bald head, mate, okay? You shut up and listen to me. I want you to Google those stats you just told me about right now.
But I've Googled them. What did you want me to do?
Google them and show me now.
Well, show you what?
Oh, my God.
But tell me what you want to see. So you're not being specific, you see. That's why you're not a good troll. You're trying to be a good troll, but you need to have points. You're just spouting a lot of nonsense.
Show me.
But you won't punch me in the mouth, will you? You won't punch me in the mouth.
Those stats you explained before, show me that they're true.
What do you want to hear? I've got things in front of me. What do you want to hear? Give me specificity.
Read it, mate.
Read what? What? Explain.
I can't see what you searched up. You read to me what you searched up.
But you need to listen. Do you understand that there's like a body of stats? What ones do you specifically want to see? You be specific.
Terry, listen to me. Terry, just read off whatever you searched up.
But I don't know what you want to see.
Well, I don't know what you searched up, mate.
What do you want to see? And I'll tell you.
All right, listen. Back then, all right, when I first got into this call,
yeah,
I told you my opinion on Sancho. I told you I told you flops in big games.
Yeah,
and I want you to, and you told me like these random stats. I don't know, mate.
So I said that he has an 88% goals to game ratio since he joined the Bundesliga.
Are you reading this off Google?
This ain't off Google. This is official stats.
No. Show me proof.
That's
what I want to see. I want to see.
I can't. Like I said, on a real level, the stream we're doing, I can't share camera. So that can't happen. I can't share the screen.
Why?
But you can do that research yourself. He has scored and created 69 goals in 78 Bundesliga games. That's 88%. That's a mathematical fact. But what's your point?
I'm telling you, Sancho shit. That's my point from the beginning, mate. I'm telling you, he flopped the thing. He flopped in the Premier League before against small teams.
He never played in the Premier League before.
League.
Josh, he never played.
My
but
guys,
he never played in the Premier League, bro. So how does that work?
He did, didn't he?
No,
did,
he didn't.
Don't lie to me. Search it up.
He didn't play.
Yeah, 2016.
How many games?
Like 8.
8 games in the 2016 season. I'm really.
And then he got injured, and then he had to retire for a bit.
Like, this is the thing. Some people come on here and they troll really, really well. You do realize that just to point out to you, he has scored goals against Barcelona this season. Would you consider Barcelona to be a big team?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So he scored against Barcelona. So
okay,
there we go.
What's your point?
So, but you said never scores or does anything in big games, and I've just shown you one.
One big team. Give me more.
But you said he never scores in any, so you've already been disproven.
Give me more big teams.
I want to know who you consider to be a big team.
Terry, that's just one big team, mate. You're really bugging me right now. Please tell me.
You're really bugging me. Yeah, you're just funny. Listen, bro, I gave you an opportunity here to see if you could do something of substance. Josh, take care. Goodbye. God bless. What about his performance in the first half in the first leg against Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League? Did you watch it?
No, I didn't need to.
Cool. All right, mate. You take care, brother. Thank you very much. All the best.
Fucking bald head.
Do you know what? I shouldn't indulge with those people, but they honestly, they make me laugh so much. They're funny. We won't take anything he said with any real substance because that's how you call out a troll, ladies and gentlemen. You just kind of asked them to give you specifics and he couldn't. It was funny, bro. I would, after 30 seconds, I was like, I'm going to get rid of this guy. And then I thought, you know what? I just want to see what he does. I just want to see what the man says. But what I will say, Man United fans, on a real level, that guy is one of those people on social media that will be putting out a tweet every single week where Sancho isn't a 10 out of 10 trying to make him look bad. So you need to kind of be ready for people like that. And this is the thing, right? You know, when I put those funny voices on, when I'm making videos, that's because that's what they really sound like. The people behind those tweets that get traction sound like Josh, who just phoned in. KJ, I mean, what did you do? Is that the weirdest call you've ever been involved with on the football terrace?
Second weirdest, definitely. That was at first, like, I came on because as soon as he said Sancho was bad, I was like, okay, nah, I need to hop on and talk to this guy, fam. Because I thought he was going to come with points and actual debate, but he started to spout nonsense. So I had to enjoy it. I had to enjoy the ride, innit? Like, I had to enjoy the ride.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like I say, there are good trolls and bad trolls. And that guy, what I would say, Josh, I know you're still watching, you're 100% watching, sitting you probably got your hands in your underpants watching me. But what I would say is, try harder, try much, much harder if you're going to try and come on here and troll us. It nearly worked, but didn't quite come off. We've added Adam Richards to the stream. What do you want to say, mate?
Hi, Terry. It's me, number 13. I'm back again.
Oh, it's him. Oh, it's you.
Number 13 back in the house. Yeah, what do you want to speak about?
Yeah, well, firstly, I'm going to make a debate, but this time I don't want to look. I watched the last debate we had. This is what you do in debates here. So we were having a debate, then all of a sudden, this is what you said. You told me about facts. You're like to me, Manchester United defensive record improved. Yes or no? If I say no, I'm going to look stupid because I'm denying a fact. If I say yes, it looks like I'm agreeing with you. So don't just take the debates where you want it to go, yeah? Just debate it and let me talk because you usually just mute me and you don't let me talk. And that pisses me off, really.
You're the same guy.
No, I swear I'm not.
You just called it. You were Josh. That's you.
No, I swear I wasn't. I swear. It wasn't me.
Say Jadon Sancho.
No, wait, I'm going to talk about Koulibaly. So yesterday I heard you saying...
Hang on. Sorry, Adam. This is Adam. So you're the same guy that called up as Josh a few moments ago. Do you think I'm stupid?
No, I swear it's not me. I don't know what you're on about. You can go check the voice. It's not me.
Well, do you know what? You do realize that Skype has IP addresses, and I'm looking at both callers' IP addresses, and they're the same.
I swear it's not me. I swear.
Well, you need to call the police then, because some weird guy called Josh is in your house.
No, he's not in my house.
Right, okay. So, Joe, I'm going to give you some time because we're no echo chambers. Me and KJ are here with you. What do you want to talk about?
Koulibaly. I explained something firstly. Koulibaly, yeah? Yesterday you were comparing Koulibaly to Maguire. Are you dumb? You were comparing Koulibaly to Maguire.
Right.
Are you serious?
What did I say?
I saw you talk about stats and all. Okay, stats.
No, I didn't
whatever.
speak about stats. I spoke about what I saw with my eye. What did I say yesterday? I'm going to give you one opportunity now to say what I said as opposed to putting words in my mouth. What did I say?
What you said. Maguire and Koulibaly, they make around the same mistakes. I watched Koulibaly's game. He's not as brilliant as people think he is because no one watches the Serie A, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Okay, look, Koulibaly, he's not at his best this season. Why? Because the guy doesn't want to play for Napoli. He has no ambition. Look at Van Dijk before he came to Liverpool. Was Van Dijk crazy at Southampton? Nah, the guy was just average. Especially the last season where he wanted to join Liverpool. In that 6 months, he was very bad. He was awful. But after he joined Liverpool, he got the passion back. He got the ambition back. And he started to put in performances. Now the best centre-back in the world. You can't compare my man Koulibaly with Maguire, man. Maguire is slow. Maguire is not good enough. Like, the guy, I don't know why you paid 80 million for him. Koulibaly is wild better than him. You're disrespecting Koulibaly, mate. You're disrespecting him.
When did Koulibaly become unhappy at Napoli?
It's been so much years now. He's been looking for a transfer like 3 years right now.
So what you're saying is Man United should buy a player that when he's feeling a little bit kind of dejected, he's going to drop bad performances.
Yeah, but if he gets a transfer, he's going to feel better. That's what I'm saying.
But we should buy a mentally fragile player, is what you're telling me. So what you just said to me there makes it even worse, bro. For me, if you tell him
Van Dijk doing the same for Southampton.
Yeah, but he's not Van Dijk, he's Koulibaly. What you're showing us is that if Koulibaly becomes a little bit unhappy, a little bit homesick, or a little bit, if there's something not quite right in his camp, he's going to drop comical performances. I wouldn't want to sign a player like that. Why would you want to answer the question? Why would you want to sign a player who's mentally fragile like that on a professional level? But you just said he is. You've just told us he's mentally fragile. Well done, mate. Thank you for coming on. You had another opportunity and you screwed it. Bro, listen, KJ, I mean, it's the same guy, definitely. We're not, it's just, I mean, I'm being a little bit kind of pernickety there, but it's like you're telling me that for 3 years he's been making these mistakes because he wants to leave Napoli. What a load of old tosh.
Yeah, listen. Koulibaly I think Koulibaly is a sick defender, innit? Like, no, I think he's great. I haven't seen him this season, so he might have had a bad season, but if the stats show him and Maguire making the same kind of mistakes, and I haven't seen Koulibaly play, I'm gonna have to go with what the facts are, innit? So it's not like you were saying who's better. You're saying they're making the same amount of mistakes as each other.
Again, that's how people get. They take things out of context. Again, even that guy did. I wasn't saying who was better, who was worse. I'm simply pointing out when people say Maguire has given the ball away in dangerous areas 7 times this season, and that's too much. But yet players they want to replace him have done it the same amount, if not more. My point is either it's normal for that to happen in the modern day game because the vast majority of elite level defenders are giving the ball away in dangerous areas at that level, or there are no good defenders. And if both those things are true, dropping another £90 million on someone you perceive to be better isn't actually going to fix the problems you have with our defender because most level of defenders are making that. What then happens is you've got Van Dijk who isn't making that level of mistakes, who is damaging the barometer. That's all I'm saying to people. If you think Koulibaly is better than Maguire, twice as good, 10 times as good, I don't really care. All I'm saying is, trust me, when he comes in, he'll get turned by players, he'll get dribbled past by players, and he will give the ball away in dangerous areas. Because statistically, over the last 3 seasons, when he's been at his peak, he's done it at a higher level than Maguire in what people could generally call an easier league. So I don't buy into this nonsense that Maguire's the only centre back that's making these. You know, when people say, "Oh, Maguire gets dribbled past too easily," same amount as pretty much every other top defender in Europe. So you're obviously not watching them objectively. But yeah, listen, that's all it comes down to. But yeah, that guy schooled himself. I want to speak to you actually. We haven't chatted for a few days about the Gabriel deal. What do you make of this player and this deal?
Yo, this deal stinks of like every other deal that's not gone United's way. It smells of Yerry Mina. It smells of the rumours that Soumare was coming. He's going to choose between Chelsea and United in a week. Now Gabriel's choosing between United and Everton in a week. Like he's going Everton. He had a like I was speaking to And well, I got feedback there.
Yeah, so it was the new guy we added. Sorry, Mushaka, we've added to the call. Whatever you're watching the playback on, please stop it, and we'll get you on, bro. Thank you. Yeah, go on, mate. Sorry, KJ.
So I was talking to Devon in details, Danny, yesterday, and he was saying like before COVID, Everton had agreed a deal with Leo for Gabriel anyway, like pre-agreed already, and all they needed to do was his medical, and obviously it didn't go through because of COVID. So I just think like this is just a way of them trying to bump up the price or try to get Everton to make the deal happen by mentioning his name. Would I like him at United? I've never seen him play, so I can't really say like if he's good or not. But if I go by what people are saying, then yeah, like, it'll be cool, isn't it? It'll be cool to have in the team.
I mean, I've watched footage of him. I think he looks very, very good. But then, like I've done with every defender, I then go and look at the ball losses. I then look at the one-on-one defending, and again, on a statistical level, turned, dribbled past, and making mistakes at the same standards as a Victor Lindelof. I think that we have this weird note for whatever reason. There are certain defenders who you get linked with. People don't know that much about them, some of them as well, but they get linked with Man United and everybody suddenly thinks, oh, yeah, that's it. He's the guy that's going to come in and be our Van Dijk. And people set themselves up for failure with all of these signings. Mr. Shah, who have just added on, if you guys call into the show, turn your device in the background, and otherwise you get feedback and we can't have you on. People are going to set themselves up for failure. They think they're getting a Van Dijk. There is only one Van Dijk right now. And he is himself has performed beyond expectations. But it's like, oh, we need our version of that. You're very unlikely to get it, mate. Do you know what I mean? At any one time, there's probably only ever 2 or 3 players in every position in the world who are at that level. If not, but something, it's like when anyone signs inside forwards, everyone's, all right, it's going to be our Messi and Ronaldo. No, bruv. You're probably not going to have attacking players score at their level again for 50, 60, 70 years. Those guys have broken the records of the likes of Jimmy Greaves that have been retired for 40 years. You think it's just going to happen again? It's mad. Like, honestly, football fans are off. They play too much FIFA. I know on Football Manager, whenever you play it, you always have a player that breaks goal scoring records and stuff. That's because it's a computer game. It not be real. Madness. Honestly, some of these people are crazy. And I'm sorry to say that word, but it's a madness, bro. What's your thoughts? I know we spoke yesterday ahead of the FA Cup final. Did you see that rumor today as well? That in January, supposedly, Aubameyang tried to force a move through to Chelsea.
I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. At the time as well, they needed a striker. They wanted a quick striker who could finish. Arsenal, well, it looked like they weren't really going anywhere. They just had the fallout from Emery. And you could probably think, Aubameyang's probably thinking, I don't really know this Arteta dude enough to be like, yeah, I want to dedicate the rest of my career because he's got, 4 years left at the top. I don't think he was like, oh, I'm going to do it for this guy. So I'm not surprised they did that, like personally, at all. I can understand.
Yeah, I know a lot of Arsenal fans today are saying that it's fake, but do you know what? It's mad, right? When it comes to Arsenal, I just don't know. By the way, there is a new Aubameyang emoji if you Arsenal fans want to use it. If you're not a member and you want to use it, just sign up now. Yeah, I feel like there's probably an element of truth to it. However, it's been very conveniently released today. So someone at Chelsea has purposefully released that information now, just before the final, in relation to that. We've added another caller to the line. Not sure of the name because your profile is loads of numbers and letters. What is your name, bro?
Mo.
Hello, Mo. Who do you support?
Nod.
Okay, what do you want to say?
I want to say that if Sancho joined United, he would be a better player than Bruno Fernandes.
That's cool. Are you laying down on a pillow while you're talking or something? Because that's really noisy.
No.
Okay. It'll be better than Bruno, which is great. I'm not unhappy about that. Do you agree with the previous caller, Adam / Josh, that he's a rubbish player who only scores against small teams?
I'm not sure, man.
You do realize I know you're the same person, right?
How? I'm not the same.
Because your voice is the same.
What are you on about?
Bro, come on. If you're going to do this, change your accent, I know your balls ain't dropped yet, but like try, bruv. Try harder. I'm giving you an F. I'm giving you an F, bro. You haven't passed your trolling school.
Bro, I'll give an F to your fucking trim.
Yeah, but that's cool. But like, I don't have any hair to have a trim, bruv. It's all good, my man. See, it's crazy. I give an F to your trim. See, that's the thing, right? Hairline jokes are so dead now. Do you get what I mean? Like, they're just dead. It's not even funny. But there we go. There we go. There we go. Someone here says Australians are hilarious. I wouldn't use this guy as a barometer for Australians, to be honest. I wouldn't use that guy as a barometer for human beings, if I'm being completely honest with you, let alone Australians. But there we go. KJ, thanks for coming on, bro. I assume you'll be on the stream later on today.
Yeah, I gotta help my friend move. So if I get that done in time, then yeah, man, should be on.
There we go. Yeah, I mean, about 7:30 we'll be going live this evening after the game. I'm a little annoyed that the final kicks off. Is it 5:30? Kicks off.
Yeah.
I get annoyed. For me, I'm such a traditionalist. For me, FA Cup final day should be 3 p.m. on a Saturday afternoon. But there we go. There we go. But KJ, thank you for coming on, mate. Chat to you again soon, bro. Thank you.
See ya.
Top man. Thank you. Someone said it definitely isn't Zayn. Zayn would never talk to any of us YouTubers in that way. And by the way, so you're right, it's getting boring. Someone says, Terry, did he touch a nerve while talking about your hair? Not really. Can you imagine? Like, I could never survive on socials if I got that offended by comments about my barnet. Because, like, yeah, I know my hair's falling out. I'm really at peace with it. But that's all good. Listen, everyone who's tuned in, thank you. Take care of yourselves. God bless. And we'll see you all again soon. Bye-bye.